Okay, welcome back everybody for another episode of Master of Command. Today we're going to be continuing our French playthrough, focusing on the cavalry. And I think last time we decided that we were going to raid this village, wait for this patrol to work its way down, and then come back. And then with the loot and money we generate from raiding and fighting them, we're going to come over here and see if we can make some last minute purchases. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's start raiding. And now let's chase after them real quick. Okay, what do they got? Some Bavarian musketeers, a lot of Bavarian musketeers actually, and then quite a few Tatar cavalry. Okay. Nothing too bad, so let's go ahead and get into the battle here. I'll just pause and we'll see you guys once I'm done getting everyone in position. Okay, I've got everyone deployed and they've got their marching orders, so we're going to send them out. And what we're going to do here is we're going to have a flanking force here made up of the Royal Scots Fusiliers, these German veteran Fusiliers, and these French Grenadiers along with the Gendarmerie. They're going to set up on a flanking position over here. We're going to have our two German veteran Fusiliers, our Swiss Fusiliers, and our two normal German Fusiliers making up the center, and then we're going to have our veteran Swiss here on the flank with the gentleman cavalry, and over here we'll have the Royal Cavalry and our veteran Grenadiers in support. And then artillery is going to be positioned. We're going to have two here on this hill, one supporting here in the middle, and our Lighthorn battery is going to be up here on this hill. Now, they don't have any artillery, so they're going to have to come at us. And we'll set up a good defensive position here. And we'll also try to set up so that we shoot them as they come into the river. I really like this map because I feel like it's very easy to take advantage of defensively. The only part where it gets a little iffy is like right in this area, but that's why we have this flanking force set up to attack any guys that come over here. We'll start spreading our guys out. Make sure the artillery is where it needs to be. Or maybe we can go take over this hill with the veteran Fusiliers. And I'll have the Royal Scots deploy in these woods for now. But I'll probably be moving them. I also might be sending these veteran Fusiliers across to support. It just kind of depends on how their line deploys. Okay, looks like the Lighthorns are opening fire. That's good. Still waiting on the rest of the artillery to get into position. Oh, the Swiss aren't ready. Let's get them running in position. Let's see if we can't turn our Germans a little bit to help. Probably not. It looks like their cavalry is all deploying over to this side, so let's react accordingly. Let's get you deployed. Oops. Get the Gendarmerie in position. You guys can march forward. And let's start trying to hit that cavalry where we can. Not eager to have them charge into our line. Let's redeploy the Royal Cavalry here. And we'll have our Gendarmerie come in, charge them. Deploy, please. Let's get them across the river. Fire for a minute, let the French Grenadiers get out of the way. Okay, now you can open fire. Let's turn this artillery. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and I don't want to leave the artillery exposed. That's not a good idea. Go ahead and bring these guys back. You can advance to help fight them. You guys can charge in here. Honestly, I'd rather have you guys over here. Okay, very nice. Maybe I'll bring our veteran grenadiers over here if they can. Same with the Royal Scots. We've got the time. Looks like these Tatars are moving in for the kill, so let's go ahead and get in position here. Okay, let's get in to help them. Pull the artillery back. Okay, good. We will be able to hold them off there. Oh, don't charge into those musketeers quite yet. Okay, good. Okay, let's send our veteran grenadiers in. And let's get our gentleman cavalry over here. Maybe they can charge into the Bavarian musketeers. Get some more experience. Never mind, battle's over. Okay, that was pretty good. Minimal losses. That was a good warm-up battle, because I feel like my first battle is always a little bit, I always feel like I come into the game a little bit rusty and I need some time to lock in, and that was a good first battle before we fight the HQ later. Oh, and we got some good Charlevilles. Cylindrical ramrods. We got some pretty good items out of this. Good toe worms. Let's, what do we want here? Probably the money. The veterancy isn't bad either, though. Money and ammunition. Yeah, let's go money and ammunition. Just to be certain that we have enough ammunition for our army. I don't know what the ammunition stockpiles look like in those other towns. Good Charleville. Let's get a good Charleville on our guys. Let's get you upgraded to a veteran fusilier. So that we can sell. That we can sell. Good Charleville, that's right. Let's get that on a unit. Okay, you guys can take it. Sell that. We have these good tow worms. Anyone using like a basic tow worm? About artillery. Yeah, you've got a basic tow worm. Here, take a better one. You've got a water bucket, but I'll give you a tow worm instead. You can sell that. Let's see, what else? Got good infantry hangars, which we could just throw on a unit to make sure that they're a little bit better in melee. Got nothing against that. Is there anyone who has less items? I mean, large haversack isn't amazing. Maybe I open an item slot for them. Maybe not right now, but later. Cylindrical ramrods are good. We need to switch those out. Here, let's give it to these guys. Reload will go down a little bit, but accuracy goes up. You can take good iron ramrods, and you guys don't have ramrods at all, right? So... yeah, let's do an upgrade and then just give that to you. We'll hold on to these things for now. We'll finish raiding. Let's see what else we get here. Oh, nice. Excellent shepherd's axe, some large cartridge boxes, good greatcoats, a spontoon. Honestly, not too bad. These guys need an extra item. Maybe a treatise if I can find one for them. Okay, we've got a good canteen here. I think someone was using a normal canteen. Canteen, good. Also good, yeah. Okay, you're using a normal canteen. We can give you a better one. And then the shepherd's axe. These guys have spontoons, so that will replace that. I don't want to do that. Anyone here using a shepherd's axe? These guys are. Let's replace that. And I'm good giving these guys. Good giving them a shepherd's axe to increase their cover bonus and melee if they get into melee. We have normal gun picks here, but I think everyone has... oh, they don't have a gun tool. They do, they do, they do. No. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so actually I do have a couple things that I can... a couple of gun tools I can slap on still. Let's give you a good greatcoat. And I think we don't need this basic greatcoat now. Unless I give it to the Royal Scots. I don't think I need to. We can sell that. Let's not sell the tow worm. Let's not sell that gun pick. Might be able to sell some of the spirit rations. Let's go to the next city. See what they've got there for purchase. I did skip that battlefield. I should have checked it out, but oh well. Oh, they've got really good weapons here. Nice. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna want to buy that. Let's take a look at the foundry. They've got a Liechtenstein here, as well as a 10-pound howitzer, which this would be good for. Still have a 6-pounder in here, right? Yeah. It'd be good to switch that out. They've also got a Lycorn. I'd rather do that. What have we got here? Basic marksman. Here's a treatise for our cavalry. That's good. Quartermaster. Some good things in here too. And then excellent beer, excellent tea. I think I want both of those. Yeah, I do. So let's buy both of these. Let's give you excellent beer. Then excellent tea we'll put on this artillery. Now we've got this tea that we can give to someone. Let's give it to these guys. Sell that tobacco. I also really need better weapons. I've still got at least one basic musket. These guys really need high quality weapons. So we'll get the Tula for them. And I might get the Neustadt 15 and 14. How's that compare? Yeah, let's do that. That and that. So equip you with Tulas. You guys can take the Neustadt. And then this excellent land pattern we'll give to... Let's see how it compares. It's better in every respect. So we'll do a switch here. And then give you the good Sul, and you can take the good Neustadt. Let's see, I've still got 1,000. I could buy a cannon. Could buy a doctrine. Maybe I should sell off some things. Maybe we buy another Lycorn and then sell off these things that we know we're not going to be using. Okay, that's not too bad. And let's find our guy. Boom, make that switch. And we'll sell this 6-pounder. I want to keep the other one just in case we come across like an event that could use a cannon. Let's see. I know there's this treatise that we could buy for the cavalry. This treatise here for our line infantry. Let's buy that, since we are supposed to be focusing on our cavalry. And let's open up a slot for them. Get that on them. And let's figure out, we've got a bunch of items here. Let's figure out what is usable and what is not. We've got this basic beer, which I would probably only put on like our melee units. Here, let's give you that basic beer. And then I'll give you a good spirit ration. You don't need to have these half gators, so I'll give you spirit ration. Half gators are still useful, so I'll keep them. These cross pendants are kind of limited utility, so I might get rid of them. I don't think I need more spirit rations or beer at this point, so I might sell off. I might sell off you and you. And then gun tools. I think I only need 2 for our guys. Like, you don't have a gun tool. You do. You do. You. And then I think there was a guy here that didn't have a gun tool. Yeah. So I only need 2 gun tools, and I'll keep this tow worm and another tow worm, and we can get rid of the gun picks. The Royal Scots don't have a they don't have a gun tool, so I could give them one. But I also wonder if they'd just be better off with like a haversack instead of a gun tool. In any case, let's get our gun tool situation fixed. So now they're both equipped. I'm down to no money. So let's figure out other things that we're gonna sell. Definitely gonna sell these crosses. Keeping that canister for now. I can sell this treatise. I might sell this large haversack. They take a 5 morale hit. I don't know how bad that is. Maybe I'll just keep them with the large haversack for now. I don't know that we need another large haversack, especially just a basic one. So maybe we sell that. Our limber chest could use some improvement. Artillery in general could use improvement. We have basic gunner implements here. No gunner implements. So I really need 3 gunner implements. Trying to see what else I could or should sell. Maybe the water buckets. If I have other gun tools that I'm using that I prefer. Yeah, we can sell the good water buckets. Everything else I mean, maybe not the medicinal herbs, right? Because our guys already have rations for the most part, so we can sell those. Spontoon. Spontoon has some usefulness due to the morale and veterancy gain, so I don't want to get rid of it. Everything else, I think all this stuff is fair game. We can sell it off. Oh, there is a stable. I should check that just to see what they have here. Excellent Hungarian horse. 2 excellent Hungarian horses. But it looks like we're doing okay on horses, so I don't think we need them. I would like to get an upgrade here for them. I could buy an excellent Hungarian horse for them, and then switch these guys over here. That wouldn't be terrible. Here, let's take your horse. Take yours. Do that switch. Let's buy 1 Hungarian horse, sell 1 Frisian horse. Okay, so that was good. That was a little bit of an upgrade. And then I do want to buy an excellent gunner implement. Oh, okay, they had bad cavalry here anyway. I was wondering what cavalry they had, but it's just a volunteer hussar, which is not too great. Let's give you the excellent gunner implement, and then I didn't realize these were 12 pounders. I thought they were 8 pounders. Okay, let's do a switch here. You can have the better ammo consumption. And then I will raid this city, and once I have some money, we'll open a slot here and give them the basic gunner implements. And then in the next city, I need to maybe buy up some stuff. We'll see. I also forgot that they have a better sale cost here, so I probably should have waited to sell things. Oops. Alright, let's just raid. I think we should be able to raid this city down and get to the next one before the HQ comes for us. And by comes for us, I mean where they reach us. Okay, we got some good stuff here. I mean, good stuff to sell. So let's sell the basic tea, sell this, sell that. Probably sell the limber chest. I think everyone has a limber chest. No, this guy does not, so we can actually give him one. Cylindrical ramrods will slap on somebody. Yeah, like you've got basic iron ramrods. Boom. Congratulations, you got better ramrods now. And we'll give these units some ramrods eventually. Let's then proceed to the next town here. Enforce march over there, save a little bit of time. Ah man, Shuvalovs. They're really expensive. It would have been really tough to afford them. What have we got here? Ooh, excellent Tompions. Staff College, excellent Bagpipers. Stable isn't too impressive. Excellent tea and excellent tobacco are both really good. Got a couple of good excellent muskets that I could buy. Outer House, they've got an excellent large limber chest. Okay. So there's definitely some things I can buy here to make some improvements to our army. Let's sell some things for sure. Let's sell off these guys. And then I think I'll hold off on buying the large limber chest. But I do want these excellent muskets. And I want excellent tea. So then we can keep equipping our guys. The excellent Delft is better in everything except for accuracy. Oh man, the Potsdam is on the same that's kind of depressing. I really like to hate on the Delft, and now the Potsdam is kind of like the same in terms of shooting stats as the Delft. Like the Delft has better range, worse reload, but like they have the same accuracy. That's kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer, because I like to hate on the Delft. Alright, since you're German veteran Fusiliers, we'll give you the Potsdam. And then over here, let's switch out this Neustadt. Actually, switch out your Sul and then give you a Sul instead. It's got slightly better reload, slightly worse accuracy, which I think is fine. So now I think everyone has a good or excellent musket. Yep, looks good. These guys are excellent. So we can sell off the Neustadt. Got excellent tea here for our artillery. There we go. Good tea, good tea. These guys are all excellent, right? You're good. Here, let's give you the good tea. And then not really a lot more that we can do here. Maybe I try to sell off these two. And I could buy excellent tobacco, which I think I'll do. Or an excellent Tompion. I think the increase from the Tompion is worth it. Well, here's the thing, right? If I buy the excellent tobacco, I would be giving it to this unit, so he would get +2 accuracy, and then I'd give... where's another tobacco? I would give this guy good tobacco, which would be +2. So it's just a matter of, do I want 2 units to have 2 better accuracy, or do I want 1 unit to get... Well... Actually, no, let's go ahead and buy the Tompion. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this to him. It's an excellent Tompion, which is like a +4 accuracy increase. And then I'll give this guy a Tompion instead of his toe worm, which gives him an extra 2 accuracy. Does lose 2 reload, but so be it. And then we have this that we don't need anymore. Let's do that, and then we'll raid this city as we wait for the HQ to get to us. And we will have raided everything over here. I think there's a town. There might be like a town or village over here that patrol was going to. Okay. And now, with this last little bit of money, we're going to make some slight optimizations here. So, what did we get? We got good Tompions, so we could give them good Tompions. And then, I know these guys have a toe worm. I could switch out their toe worm. Just want to make sure that, making sure that that is what I want to do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's switch out their toe worm with a Tompion. So we can sell all of these now. We've got cross pendants that we could put on a unit if we so desire. We also have iron ramrods. These guys could use. I think all of these have ramrods. Yes. It's just these units that are lacking. So let's do that. I'll give you an iron ramrod. Got good full gators, normal full gators. Who is down an item slot? You're down one. Oh, we've got another iron ramrod here. Okay, let's give that to you then. And you're down an item slot. What could I give you? I could give you cartridge box. Got a pretty long reload, but I could still give you a cartridge box. And then who else has less than 2? You do. You have no limber chest, so let's fix that. I have a gunner implement that I can give you. Yeah, so let's do that. Gunner implement. I think I don't have the money for you, unfortunately. So I think this is how we will be going into battle. Here, we can get you a better cartridge box. But I think with that, this is this is how we're doing it, going into the HQ fight. So let's go ahead and start walking towards them. We're pretty even in terms of numbers. They have a slight numerical advantage in artillery. I'm not too worried about Saxon cuirassiers. Yeah, they have a meaty melee stat, but I would actually rather fight cuirassiers than like Tatar cavalry. Saxon grenadiers, Bavarians, plenty of Bavarians. Okay. Oh, they actually have a lot of artillery now that I see that they've doubled their Bavarian artillery. Wow, that's really good. 50 accuracy. Sheesh. Okay. I'll pause here and I'll be back once we've loaded in. Okay, let's go ahead and get this battle started. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna deploy our men in a line that starts here and then it kind of works its way over here. We'll see if I'm actually able to accomplish that because they are moving up a little bit with their line, but I think we'll be okay. So I've got the Germans over here, our veteran Germans, I should say, on this side of the line. This is going to be what I think is the more mobile part of the line. So I wanted our more responsive units over here. I'm sending the gendarmerie with them. And then the center of their line is pretty strong, so I'm putting our Swiss there to hold them. And then on this side, we're going to have our two normal German Fusiliers supported by the Royal Scots. And that is because their two end units are Bavarian Musketeers, but they both have pretty basic weaponry. So I think that our Germans will be able to hold out, and we have Gentleman Cavalry down here to support them if needed. Our Royal Cavalry is going to be holding the middle with our veteran Grenadiers, and then our French Grenadiers are moving up here to support them. It looks like I'm unlikely to be able to get quite into the position that I want, but we're still going to try our best. These guys are more or less in position, so we're going to get them spreading out, setting up. Let's go ahead and spread out our Grenadiers a little bit, just because their artillery is going to unlimber at some point, and we don't want them getting wrecked by like a single cannonball. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can't run those guys out real quick. Here, hold off for a minute. Okay, very nice. Get a charge in here. Let's make sure the rest of the line looks good. Yeah, and fine. Okay, excellent. We've shattered that unit. Let's pull our guys back. Gendarmerie, please. Okay, there we go. Let's move up a little bit here. Let's also get our Swiss forward. Artillery's still making their way over here, unfortunately. Gendarmerie, keep coming back. Let's get set up here. I don't know what those Saxon Grenadiers are doing. Maybe we charge in while they're kind of messing around. Let's turn some here and here. Okay, excellent. We've shattered them. Their cavalry is in a stupor, not really doing anything. So let's take advantage and then hit this unit here. Okay, that was a great volley. Let's see if we can't get in to help. Yeah, keep chasing him down. Hopefully those guys won't shatter. Really need the general to get up here. Got an opening in our line, so let's get the grenadiers filling it. Maybe I'll have the Royal Scots come up here. Actually, no. I'll keep the Royal Scots here. Just because they've got some cavalry that makes me a little nervous. You guys don't need to keep chasing them down, and I want you guys to rest up. Okay, the Chevaux Leger is coming. Let's see if we can't get behind our infantry before the Chevaux Leger come. How are we doing here? Fusiliers are on the run. Still trying to get our gendarmerie. Here, charge them. You guys take over for the French Grenadiers up here. How are we doing over here? Okay, those cuirassiers are coming in, but I don't think they're too much of a threat. I'll just leave one cavalry unit down here, and I'll move the other one up. Our French Royal Cavalry is kind of too far forward. Oops. Where's the general? I forgot about this unit over here. Please come up. Let's get our cavalry resting. You honestly, I might just pull back. You might just be done. Don't shatter. Okay. Looks like we were able to save them, prevent them from shattering at least. Okay, we're good here. Let's get both of these guys moving up to take care of the artillery. Royal Scots, Gentleman Cavalry. All you guys come help out. And yeah, it looks like that's mostly all that they have left is artillery. Let's just keep trying to hit them. How are the gendarmerie doing? They're fine. So let's start moving them into position, knock out this artillery. Honestly, this is the most annoying part of the game, is whenever it's just artillery and you have to walk up and they've like loaded canister and stuff. Where's our other gentleman cavalry? Here they are. See, like, these guys took a ton of losses just like walking up to get into position, charge. Okay, all artillery, stop firing. We don't want to hit our own guys. Okay. I'd say that was a fairly clean victory. We had a couple of moments where the line broke, but we were able to step in with cavalry or with grenadiers and save the day. We didn't have any units shatter as far as I could tell. Let's see what losses were like. We've got 3,700. Okay, so we lost a little bit more. Honestly, the rewards from this aren't super great. I was expecting, I mean, the loot's fine. The loot's fine. But I mean, down here, our post-battle options I thought would be a lot better. What I think we'll do is go for the veterancy, just to try to get the last upgrades on our guys and really try to get them more elite before we get into the harder battles of Act 3. Let's go for that. And we'll replenish who we can, which is honestly everybody. That's good. I guess that's our field hospitals at work there. And we had enough ammunition for everyone. We do have a good treatise here that we could probably replace. And you need a treatise. And you could use a treatise. So maybe what I'll do is... maybe I'll... oh, this is good grape shot. I just thought it was basic grape shot. Cool. What I'll do is I'll open a slot for you and give you a treatise, and we'll look for a really good one for you or something. Beer. I don't think we need beer. I think everyone has... yeah, everyone has like a ration already that they use, so we don't need that or that. We don't need this. I think we can sell the good Dragoon sword. Actually, here, let's give the good Dragoon sword to you. Definitely need to find some better... cavalry weapons here in Act 3. But we can sell the Kyrseer sword. Got a bunch of horseshoes that I should probably just sell off at this point. I might sell these good spawn, or these normal spontoons, and save that good one. Yeah, everything All of this stuff I'll just hold on to for right now. But all of these things we can definitely sell off once we get into Act 3. And speaking of Act 3, let's figure out what we're gonna do here. Reducing provision consumption would be pretty good, because then I could probably force march just about everywhere. So I think I will do that. I also liked generating the ammunition, but I'll probably be taking the money and ammunition option a lot, so we'll hold off. I don't need to lower recruitment costs. I do like the Swiss Guard, but I don't need to lower recruitment costs. Accuracy would be good. I don't particularly need the field artillery, but I do like the increase to accuracy here. And we already have a lot of reload boosting doctrines, so taking that 5% hit to reload isn't too bad. I'll probably go with this one. This would have been tempting earlier in the campaign, but at this point, we shouldn't be relying too much on the resources at settlements, ideally. Let's take target training, and we'll move to protect Alsace-Lorraine. Okay. Here we go. Act 3. What are our objectives? Secure encampments. There's 2 to the south, or 1 way off the road. There's generally 3 to the south, and then there's 2 in the north. Convoys, we've got 3 that are pretty easy to hit here in the center. Another relatively easy one over here. And then this one. Okay, so how do we do this? Got until day 126. I think we head south to pick up this convoy and then these 2 encampments. We'll proceed this way. And then maybe we swing up north and we can go boom, boom, boom. Keep coming this way, get this encampment. See what Strasbourg has, maybe burn it. Come over here and make our way, skip that convoy, because we'll get 4 convoys here, and then there's another one over here. And then for encampments, if we do that, we'll have 1, 2 encampments. We can easily hit a 3rd one here. Maybe do this one. Yeah, this one is less critical. So maybe I just skip this encampment, skip this convoy, and then come over here and do this encampment. Okay, I think we've got a plan here. Let's go ahead and visit the supply cache real quick. Man, I really wish that we could do this one. I don't want to wait 3 days for anything. It's because I hate wasting the time. Let's come over here to this guy. See what they have. Excellent teas. Good spontoon. Sorry, not good spontoon. Good tompion. Good cylindrical ramrod. Stable. This is what we need. Excellent sword. Excellent, excellent sword. I am tempted to buy that. Excellent large limber chest. Some grenades. Although these are really expensive, I kind of don't want to buy these if I'm going to use them to take down a fort. Trying to think if it's worth my time to pillage here, to raid. We do have a lot of the map to cover, so maybe I shouldn't raid down any towns just yet. This one, maybe yes, just because I feel like I will not be coming back to this part at all. The rest of the map is questionable. Maybe I'll come back, maybe I won't. And we can't afford to lose too much time because we have to cover the whole map in order to secure our objectives here. Albeit the encampments should be a low priority because I don't really need an extra artillery unit. Anyway, back to the stuff at hand. Let's buy a excellent sword here. They also have an excellent saddle, which I could replace their basic light saddle. So let's do that. Buy both of those. Maybe we buy up a little bit of ammunition and teensy bit of manpower. And let's sell off some things. So these guys we can sell. The half gators maybe not. Maybe I'll sell a bad one. Okay. Oh, I'm glad that it told me because I wasn't keeping track of that. Yeah, let's just buy a tea, and then we can. What if I buy another tea? Okay. Now we got 2 excellent teas, which we can give to the artillery here. There you go, and there you go. We've got an excellent saddle. Excellent heavy saddle to replace yours. And we have this excellent palash sword. So let's do that, and now we can sell that cuirassier sword. Let's make some trades over here with rations. So we can sell off these 3 items. Is anyone in need of an item? Extra item slot. These guys need one. What could I give you? So they've got a emplacement, ramrod, shepherd's axe, Lampion, tea ration. I mean, they don't have like a canteen or a treatise, so actually that's a good idea. We can give them a treatise. Perfect. Let's sell off these 3 items. And then check the quartermaster. Ah, yes, heavy jackets. Those would be good. Or a blanket roll. I think, yeah, nobody has blanket rolls. I've been neglecting our blanket rolls. Maybe I'll buy that. For the 15% melee reduction. And let's see. Let's see if there's anything I'd be willing to give up temporarily for a blanket roll. I mean, the blanket roll accomplishes the same thing as the heavy jacket without the stamina loss. Oops. We can get rid of your crosses. You don't need those at the moment. And give you a blanket roll. Okay. Yeah. I think that was a good trade. We'll hold on to all of this for now. And then this is a good little village. Let's proceed down here to this convoy. Maybe we just normal march because we are replenishing. I don't want to spend so many days escorting them, so let's just loot the items and take the chance for attrition. Sorry, refugees, I apologize. That's a good trade. Then we have these excellent horseshoes, which we'll save for our cavalry. Let's keep on keeping on. Visit this encampment. Haven't seen any patrol or towns yet. Aha! Our staff engineer came in handy. Thank you, Jacob, for always encouraging me to keep a staff engineer on hand. Got an excellent Charleville and an excellent Dragoon sword out of it. So let's go ahead and give these guys our excellent Dragoon sword. And then the excellent Charleville. Here, let's give it to you. It'll be a little bit more accurate, have a little bit better range. We'll trade out maybe the Delft for the Soul. Let's trade it for the Charleville. So now we can sell these items. And let's go ahead and check out this other encampment. Get over the hills real quick. Horse march over here. I think we ransack the camp because I want to fight an army and get some more experience for the guys. So I think I'll ransack the camp, hope that we get the chance to fight the field army, and then I'll save and we'll stop the episode and save the fight for next time. All right, let's do it. Ransack the camp. Excellent. We spawned an army and we got a land pattern. Excellent land pattern out of it. Can sell this Dragoon sword. Give you the excellent land pattern. And boom. All of our guys, actually, the Royal Scots, still using a good land pattern, but should I make that switch? I feel like the Royal Scots, they don't get into combat as much just because I mess around with them. I think I'll keep them with the good land patterns, and we'll focus on finding another weapon for them. But now we've got a field army to fight, a tough enemy field army to fight next time around. It's really small when it comes to manpower, which makes me wonder if it's got like a ton of cavalry and artillery in it. I don't know. We'll see. If it does have a lot of cavalry, and I think we're fighting the Austrians, it's likely to be Hungarian hussars, and we need to really make sure that we're watching them and that we don't get caught out because they are very dangerous if it's got Hungarian hussars in it. But anyway, we'll save that for next time. Thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.